making a quick nail tutorial to show you how to do some candy corn nails for Halloween. These are the polishes that I'm using, just any white, orange, and yellow that you want. And then I have a black striper and a regular black polish. Okay, so let's get started. And of course, you want to have your top coats. Okay, the first thing I did was to go ahead and put I use the Sally Hansen Hardest Nails. Usually I use a different base coat, but this is just what I'm using right now. So I put that on all my nails before I got started, and I've already put it on my pinky nail here and this nail, and then I just painted it white. The first thing that I do with this design is to just make a orange stripe at the bottom of the nail. It's pretty easy. This is a very simple design to do, nothing complicated. And it doesn't have to be super perfect because, I don't know, I kind of like the way it looks when it's a little bit more messy. But you put the the orange stripe, and while that's drying for just a second, because I was going to put a ghost on the ring finger. I don't have my normal nail stuff, so I've been improvising with a lot of other things that I have around the house, and I crochet a lot, so I'm going to use the end of my crochet needle in order to, as a dotting tool. So I'm just going to get a little bit of black on there and go ahead and do the eyes. And then you can just do a larger dot for the mouth, or you can do a squiggly line, just depending on what type of ghost you want. I'm just going to do a larger dot. Which obviously is not perfect because I don't have my dotting tool. Okay, so now that we've given the orange a little bit of time, I'm going to come back and make a yellow stripe. But I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller than the original orange stripe. So if you can see that I just, there's a little bit more orange on each side. Don't worry about it being not perfectly lined up, because that's why when we trim it with the striper, it should come out fine. And of course, at the top of the candy corn is white. I would love to give this a little more time to dry, but I don't want to hold up the video, or make it longer than it has to be. So let's go ahead. Okay, with the white, you want to just come in at an angle like this, because and then I'm at a loss for words. You want to just kind of try to form like a small white triangle at the top. And again, when we go over it with the black, it should, to fill it in, it should take care of any like little discrepancies in the polish. So now, because this has had just a moment to dry and it really doesn't take long, but I do recommend waiting like 5 minutes. I'm just going to go over it with the top coat. And now I am going to use the striper on the candy corn. This one has thickened up a little, so it's hard for me to make a thin line, but you could probably make the line even thinner. Just start at the top and bring your line down. And if you need to make it a little thicker to fill in any gaps or anything, um, you could just make it thicker and you won't see the the edges from where it kind of steps up at the end. Oops. Don't do that. Okay. So anyway, after I do that, then you just go through and make the center stripes. And if you would like, you can even put another stripe at the bottom like I've done here on my thumb. But I kind of like it with just those stripes, so I'm just going to leave it. And then you just give that a few minutes to dry and put a top coat on, and that is your candy corn nails. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions of things to make, please comment or message me, and or any suggestions on improving my videos, because I'm very new to doing these videos. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.